lesson 23. So I thought I'd give you an example. So our first one is 47 plus 20, and we've been teaching the children how to draw tens and ones blocks. So I'm going to show you how to do this. And if the students know how to do this, they can pause at this part while I'm drawing it. So for 47, we would draw 1, 2, 3, 4 tens, and then 7 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I might put a little plus sign just so the kids see that, okay? And then I would draw some more tens. For 20, we would draw 2 tens. 10, 20. So they're going to count up all the tens and then count up the ones. So you always add the tens first because we're not going to be doing any regrouping. So these students would go back and we're going to count the tens. And we're going to go and count tens first. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So I know I have 60 or 6 tens. So we always add the tens first, okay? Now, how many ones did I have? I have no ones beside the 20, and I have 7 ones beside the 40. So I'm going to put plus 7, and I know 6 tens plus 7 ones. So 60 plus 7 is, and they would know how to add this, or they could count it up again using the tens blocks, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67. So either way, they can count the blocks, and they will come up with 67. So the kids know how to draw this, in case you don't have the tens and ones blocks, which most parents don't. So let's go to the next problem, and I'd like the kids to pause before I start. I'd like the kids to pause in just a minute after we look at the problem. So we're going to draw 20 plus 28. So students, you can pause right now, and then when you unpause, I'm going to draw it. All right, so class, we have 20. So I have 2 tens over here to represent the 20. And I could write 2 tens under that, right? Okay. And then I have another 2 tens. I'm actually going to erase that 2 tens. And then I have 2 more tens. So if I was to add the tens place, I would count them 10, 20, 30, 40. So I'd have 40 plus, and then I'd count up all the ones. How many ones do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 40 plus 8 ones equals, and if you don't know, go back and count your blocks, 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. And sometimes they'll ask you how many tens there are on these problems. So how many tens do you see in the answer? I see 4 tens in the tens place. And I see 8 ones in the ones place. Oh, sorry, running out of room there, guys. So our answer is 48. And sometimes it'll ask you to break it apart in the book. I'm going to do one more problem for you as an example. So always add the tens first, and you can draw it out if it's not, and I think it's drawn out in your book. And then you add the ones. And the students know how to draw this out. All right, so the next question it's going to ask you is to match tens and ones, to match the tens up to each equation. So this is where I would tell the students they need to draw the problem. So this says 13. So I'm going to draw the tens below it first. 1 with 3 ones. So that's 13. Plus, how many tens are there in 20? That's right, 2. So let's see how many tens there are. 10, 20, 30. So there are if we count by tens, 30 equals how many tens? 30 equals 3 tens. So I would draw a line matching 13 plus 20 to 3 tens. Now let's go down here. 20 plus 31. I'm going to draw it again. 2 tens for 20. 3 tens for 30. And then a 1. So let's count my tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Oh, there's not a place for me to mark. So I'm going to write one over here because I forgot to put it in. I'm missing a problem. So I know that this problem has 5 tens. So I would draw a line to 5 tens. Don't worry, the book didn't make any mistakes. This was just a quick lesson. So if you have any questions, please feel free to go to one of our Zoom sessions and ask questions. This is just an example for some of the parents who are asking how we should teach this. So always add the tens first and then the ones. And students, you need to draw this out. Thank you guys. I hope you have a great day.